Imagine waking up to an intruder in your home, but no one's there. This is the story of the Hinterkaifeck murders. In the rolling hills of Germany, nestled in a tranquil corner of Bavaria, there was a small, isolated farm known as Hinterkaifeck. This was not a place of nightmares, but rather a quaint and quiet homestead, where 6 members of the Gruber family lived and worked in relative peace. That peace, however, was shattered in the spring of 1922. Days prior to the grisly discovery, the patriarch of the household, Andreas Gruber, had noticed something peculiar. Footprints leading from the forest to his farmhouse, but none leading back. He told neighbors of strange noises in the attic and a newspaper that no one in the family had purchased. Yet he dismissed these oddities, attributing them to the quirks of living in a secluded area. However, on a somber April day, the entire Gruber family, along with their maid, were found brutally murdered. The crime scene was a horrifying tableau of violence, yet the farmstead was eerily undisturbed with no signs of a struggle. The animals had been fed, the house was in order, and the murderer, it seemed, had stayed at the farm for several days after the killings. The local police, inexperienced and ill-equipped for such a crime, struggled with the investigation. The crime scene was compromised, evidence was mishandled, and the list of suspects grew long and complicated. Despite numerous interrogations and even a few confessions, the investigators could never conclusively prove who was responsible for the gruesome act. The years passed, and the whispers of Hinterkaifeck began to fade. The farm was demolished, and the land was eventually repurposed. Yet the memory of the crime lingers, a chilling reminder of the unknown. Despite extensive investigation, the identity of the murderer remains a mystery, leaving us with a chilling cold case. A plane disappears mid-flight, never to be seen again. This is the enigma of Flight 19. On a crisp day in December of 1945, 5 torpedo bombers, collectively known as Flight 19, embarked on a routine training mission over the Bermuda Triangle. These aircraft, each carrying a crew of 3, were seasoned aviators of the United States Navy. The mission was straightforward: practice bombing runs and then return to base. But as we all know, Flight 19 never returned. Instead, it vanished without a trace, leaving behind nothing but radio silence and a trail of unanswered questions. The flight's disappearance sparked one of the largest sea and air searches in history, involving hundreds of ships and aircraft. The search stretched over several days and covered a vast expanse of ocean, yet it yielded no tangible evidence of the missing planes or their crew members. Speculations abound. Some suggested that the flight leader's compass malfunctioned, leading the planes off course and into oblivion. Others proposed that a sudden violent storm swept the aircraft into the sea. There were even whispers of extraterrestrial interference, fueling the mythology of the Bermuda Triangle. Despite these theories, tangible evidence was scarce. The planes vanished as if swallowed by the ocean itself. No wreckage was found, no distress signals were received, and no bodies were ever recovered. It was as if Flight 19 had simply evaporated into thin air. The mystery of Flight 19's disappearance stumped investigators and the public alike. It fueled a fascination with the Bermuda Triangle, a region already shrouded in mystery and intrigue. It prompted a slew of investigations, books, documentaries, and even Hollywood films. Yet, despite all the attention, the fate of Flight 19 remains unknown. The disappearance of Flight 19 is a haunting reminder of the unpredictable nature of the sea and sky. It's a testament to the fact that despite our advancements in technology and understanding, there are still mysteries in this world that remain unsolved, places that defy explanation. The fate of Flight 19 and its crew remains an unresolved puzzle, adding to the enigma of the Bermuda Triangle. A man found dead with no identification and a pocket full of secrets. This is the mystery of the Summerton man. In the twilight of 1948, nestled on the sandy shores of Summerton Beach, Australia, a man was found lifeless. His identity, a puzzle that still remains unsolved. His death, a mystery that continues to baffle. A well-dressed stranger with no identification, no wallet, no clues to who he might have been. But the mystery only deepened from there. Intriguingly, the man had a scrap of paper tucked away in a concealed pocket. The paper read, "Tamam shud," Persian for ended or finished. This phrase, a haunting echo of the man's own life, was traced back to a collection of Persian poems called the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. But the intrigue didn't stop there. A few kilometers away, in a hidden compartment of an abandoned car, police discovered a copy of the Rubaiyat. The book was an exact match to the scrap of paper found with the Summerton man, but the mystery intensified when they found a series of letters etched into the book, a code that, to this day, remains uncracked. The code, 5 lines of seemingly random letters, has been scrutinized by cryptanalysts around the world. Despite the best efforts of some of the sharpest minds, the code has stubbornly resisted all attempts at deciphering, much like the identity of the man himself. Over the years, theories have abounded. Was the Summerton man a spy caught up in the web of Cold War espionage? Was he a jilted lover who met a tragic end? Or was he just an ordinary man caught up in extraordinary circumstances? The truth may never be known. Despite advancements in technology and forensic techniques, the Summerton man's identity and cause of death remain a mystery. His unmarked grave, a silent testament to one of Australia's most enduring unsolved mysteries. Despite modern forensic techniques, the Summerton man's identity and cause of death remain unknown. A strange, unexplained phenomenon that has baffled scientists for decades. Welcome to the hum. Imagine a pervasive, low-frequency humming noise, a sound that is more felt than heard. This is the hum, a global phenomenon reported in various locations from New Mexico to Scotland, from Canada to Australia. It's a maddening auditory mystery that has been experienced by thousands, if not millions, across the world. For some, it's a faint noise in the background, easily ignored. For others, it's a relentless drone, akin to the idling of a distant diesel engine, invading their lives and disturbing their peace. This noise, or rather sensation, is most noticeable during the quietest times, often becoming an unwelcome companion in the dead of night. Theories about the hum are as numerous as those who hear it. Some attribute it to industrial equipment or low-frequency radio waves. Others propose more natural causes, such as seismic activity or even the mating call of a fish species. Yet, despite extensive investigations by scientists and researchers, the source remains elusive. In the early 80s, the hum was first reported in Bristol, England. It drove residents to despair, with some even contemplating drastic measures to escape it. Researchers from the University of Salford conducted an investigation, but their findings were inconclusive. Across the pond in Taos, New Mexico, the hum has been a persistent issue since the early 90s. Despite numerous investigations, including one by the University of New Mexico and Sandia National Laboratories, the source remains unidentified. Similarly, in Windsor, Canada, a low-frequency hum has been plaguing residents for years. After investigations, it was traced back to an island in the Detroit River, but the exact cause remains unknown. Despite all these investigations and theories, the hum continues to baffle scientists. With no definitive source and no concrete explanation, it remains a resonating mystery. It's a reminder that despite our advancements, there are still phenomena that exist beyond our understanding, beyond our control. Despite numerous theories, the hum continues to puzzle researchers worldwide, leaving us with an enigma that literally resonates. Unsolved mysteries have a way of captivating our imagination and challenging our understanding of the world. As we've journeyed together through these enigmatic tales, we've encountered the unseen intruder that left no trace, save for the lingering questions in our minds. We've soared into the sky with the vanished plane, left to ponder its inexplicable disappearance. The unidentified man has left us with an unsolvable puzzle of identity and intention. And the unexplained phenomenon has defied explanation, leaving us in awe of the world's hidden wonders. Each of these mysteries, while separate in their unique peculiarities, share a common thread. They all challenge our perception of reality, pushing us to question what we know or think we know about our world. They beckon us to dive deeper, to look closer, to think harder. They invite us to become detectives in our own right, piecing together clues and forming our own theories about what might have transpired. Perhaps you've been mulling over these mysteries, spinning theories in your mind, or maybe you've got a few unsolved mysteries of your own that you're itching to share. We'd love to hear your thoughts and theories. Feel free to share them in the comment section below. Who knows, your theory might be the one that cracks the case wide open, or your mystery might be the next one we delve into. Remember, every like, share, and subscription helps us bring more of these intriguing mysteries to you. So if you've enjoyed this journey into the unknown as much as we have, don't hesitate to show your support. It's your curiosity and engagement that keeps us going, that fuels our drive to uncover the hidden and the unknown. Stay curious, And don't forget to hit that bell icon for notifications on our next video. Until then, keep pondering the mysteries of our world.